Okay, next is the number 4. Number 3, all finish. Okay, number 3, finish. I narrow down this in case you haven't finished. Okay. So those who have finished number 3 can continue number 4. So check the chlorine in periodic table. Chlorine is 17. So 287. Okay, you must separate between the shell. 287. So the drawn shell is just the valence shell, the last shell, the 7. So each of these chlorine have 7 electron, the blue color. Next is the phosphorus. Phosphorus is 15. So 15 is 285. Okay, 285. So draw 5 of this red color cross. Okay. So the name must follow the one in the middle, right? PCl. P, how many Cl? 5. So the formula is PCl5. Okay. For 5, we call it what? Anyone? Yeah, penta. Yes, penta. So for 5, we call it pentachloride. Okay, pentachloride. So there are few answers in the chat given by your friend here. Boron trifluoride. Oh, that one the previous one. Phosphorus pentachloride. Okay, phosphorus pentachloride, PCl5, PCl5, and PCl5. Okay. Okay. So, settle this type of question. Okay. Okay, now we will do this type of question. Outline the type of bonding in Q1D. So, there are 6 marks allocated here in the past year's question. So from the substance, you need to refer to the periodic table. So previous class you have learned ionic bonding and also covalent bonding. Also have metallic bonding. Okay. So you need to type here, write. Okay. You cannot type in the final exam or quiz, you must write down. Okay. So from the CaCl2, okay, CaCl2, you must refer to the periodic table. Okay. Put somewhere here. Cannot drag. Okay. Okay, so Ca here is metal. Okay. Ca is metal, chlorine non-metal. So metal plus non-metal become ionic, right? Answer from Samuel. Wow, so fast, do all. Okay, wait for your friend. So type of bonding we have seen in the previous class. We have how many type? 3, the major one, right? Bonding. So previously we have learned this. Metal bond with non-metal, the name is ionically or ionic bonding. Non-metal bond with non-metal become covalent. Okay, metal bond with themselves become metallic bond. So you need to choose between these 3 to label here. So the first answer is ionic just now. Second answer is what? Ionic also. Okay, so we check in the periodic table. Ag, here. Okay, transitional metal, Ag, metal lah. Okay, Ag, and then NO. So non-metal, NO. Nitrogen and oxygen. Okay, ionic also the number 2. Number 3, carbon plus oxygen. Okay, is carbon metal? Refer here. Carbon non-metal, okay? Indication is in the here, in the periodic table. Carbon non-metal. And also oxygen non-metal. Non-metal plus non-metal, covalent. Okay, where I type. Okay, covalent. Okay, metal. Next is SiO2. Okay, refer to here. Si is silicon under metalloid, non-metal. Oxygen also non-metal. Non-metal plus non-metal covalent. Okay, next is magnesium. Magnesium plus with
Miss, I think you're muted.
okay. Okay, let's look at question D. Illustrate how the following compounds react. Okay, illustrate not necessarily mean drawing. Okay, illustrate can also means write in a paragraph what happened. Okay, paragraph can be in point form also. So look at this. How you want to do this? Okay, so magnesium plus fluorine. Okay. In previous class, we already do the bonding of this. Magnesium plus other thing maybe. Okay. So again, this you need to refer to periodic table. So now you refer magnesium 12. Another one is fluorine. I put up. Okay. Okay, refer to here. Fluorine is 9. Magnesium is 12. Okay, so this magnesium is 12 when you write in the shell, right? When you want to draw in the shell, you need to separate into the maximum in the shell. So Mg equal to 12 equal to 2,8,2. Okay. So write this right. Because magnesium is 12, you separate the shell 2,8,2. So these two you don't want. When you don't want, you need to donate. Donate 2 electron to others. Okay. So when donate 2 to others, the formula become mg to the power of 2 plus. Correct or not? When you give, you minus suppose, but in the formula is plus. So mg become mg2 plus to bond with the fluorine. Okay. First you jot down like that first. Okay. About the magnesium. Okay. Next about the fluorine. Okay, fluorine symbol F. Fluorine, okay, good Lin Wei Huan. Fluorine F equal to 9, then equal to 2, 2,8 cannot become 10, 2,7. Okay. Okay, so 9 is 2,7. So need to accept. Okay. Fluorine need to accept 1 electron from magnesium to become stable. The 2,7 not stable. Okay, 2,7 not stable, need to accept 1 electron to become 2,8. To become stable 2,8. Okay. So when accept, the F will become F to the power of negative. Negative, right? So F to the power of negative. If 1, we don't write the 1. It looks like they are finding another one, right? Adding 1. But in the formula, adding become opposite, become minus. So F minus. Okay. We are not finding the formula. We need to find out how many it is reacting, give out or give in. Okay. So I will show you the sample of the answer for D part 1. If you don't know how to write in sentence, you can also draw and then put arrow from where jump to where. Okay. Wait, Okay. So just now magnesium and fluorine. Okay, magnesium and fluorine. The way the following compound react are as follows. Magnesium and fluorine. Magnesium most commonly form a 2 plus ion. So you must know how many, 2 plus, 3 plus or minus. Okay. So this is because magnesium has 2 valence electron and it would like to get rid of those 2 ions to obey to the octet rule. So that is what I have written in the chat just now. Mg got 282. So Mg donate 2 electron to others become Ng to the power of 2 plus. Okay. So because 282 is not stable, must become 28 to obey the octet rule. Must be 8, not 2. And then fluorine has 7 valence electron and as such usually form the F to the power of minus ion because it gains 1 electron to satisfy the octet rule. Okay. Also, I have written here in the chat, fluorine need to accept 1 electron. Because fluorine is 27. 27 must become 28 to become stable. Therefore, become F to the power of minus. We need to explain in paragraph form. No need. You can also illustrate, but at the sketching that you do, draw arrow and write something to show 2 plus go to where, and then to show F minus. The minus is which one? Okay, you must show. Can you arrow form? Can you show the arrow form, is it? Can, wait. Open whiteboard. Okay lah, still opening. SO2. Oh, not this one. Okay. So we have magnesium plus with fluorine. So magnesium is 12. Fluorine 9, right, just now? Okay. So from the 12, it becomes 282. From the 9, it becomes 27. Okay, separate like this first. Black color. Okay. So magnesium two 282. If you want to do the illustration, you must draw. So 2 8. So this can put here, and then the other 2 here. Okay. This plus 2 ions donate. Okay, later want to move to another. Okay. Something like that. So after that, the fluorine is 27. To 7. So wait. Minus 1 ion must accept 1 electron. Okay, this one accept, this one donate.
Miss.
Yes.
So the one that donate will be positive, and one that will be accepting will be negative, yeah?
Yeah. Okay. Something like this. Okay. Okay. So here, when magnesium 2 plus and fluorine minus combine to form an ionic compound, their charges must cancel out. Therefore, one magnesium 2 plus needs two F minus ions to balance. So in the drawing, you need to draw two. Because here, one go to here later. Okay, use another color. Okay. So one of these will go to here to fill up this. Okay, become one more here. Okay, but you have one more here. Must go to somewhere also. So you need two of this F. One will go to here. Six, eight. So this have 8 to 8. This one also to 8. So stable. This one also to 8. After remove these two, go to these two. Okay, maybe you can do this. This go to here one, here one. So you will be stable for all to 8. MF2. Okay. Mana tarik? Okay, then we look at the second one. Just now is magnesium and fluorine. Next is sodium and oxygen. Time consuming question. That is why each is 3 marks. Okay. Okay, so now you try to answer the part 2, sodium plus oxygen. 10 minutes break. Okay, the rest one break also. Muhammad Saad requested 10 minutes break. Okay, so the rest also quiet, I don't know. Okay, 10 minutes break. We continue 3:40. The rest can settle di part 2 first. Salah. Okay, go and drink coffee first. Ya. Tak boleh mami habis kelas. Mami belum habis kelas. Tinggal. Kecap.
Kicap. I want kicap. Because I like.
Ayah nak nasi. Baru beli dia nasi. Letak sini je, nanti yang sana tak kena tak payah kat.
Okay.
Makan banyak.
Okay, the rest have come in or not? So Teranja already give answer. Sodium has one valence electron. Sodium donates one valence electron to achieve stable octet electron arrangement. Okay. Na plus ions is formed because sodium donate, sodium become Na plus. Okay. Because if he donate, if sodium donate 2, then become 2 plus. Okay, so since donate 1 only, become N plus. Oxygen has 6 valence electron. Because oxygen in periodic number is 8, so become 2, 6. Okay, become 2, 6. So 6 valence electron, correct. Oxygen receive 2 valence electron. Correct. To achieve stable octet electron arrangement. Ion O2 minus is formed. Okay, because receive 2, so become 2 minus. Okay, correct. 2. Kita balik kau ni. Why got 2 ion just now? You say 1 only.
No, miss. I'm saying that 2 sodium ion has to react with 1 oxygen ion, so that the formula Na2O is formed.
Wait, I check. Sodium is Na. Na is 11. So we write one by one. Sodium equal to 11 equal to 2, 8, 1. So we want the 1 to be removed. So when we donate 1, it becomes Na plus. Na plus. Okay, Na plus correct. But now I confused with your 2 Na here. I think he is correct, miss. Okay, wait ah. Another one is oxygen. Okay, we write one by one for those who not so sure. Maybe some are quiet because they don't know. Okay. So another one is oxygen. Oxygen from periodic table is 8. So become 2,6. Okay, why I put dot? 2,6. So require another 2 electron from sodium. Now I understand. Require 2 sodium, right? So this one got 1 only. So since oxygen require 2 more to become stable or octet to 8, so sodium must be having 2. Then only can settle the oxygen. If 1 is donated from sodium to oxygen, only become to 7, not enough to become to 8. Okay. Okay. So what he did is correct. 2 Na ion and 1 oxygen. Wait got 2 minus or not? Okay, see the statement. Sodium react with oxygen to form sodium oxide. Na2O. Oxygen 1 only, yeah? Oh, got 2 minus here in your statement.
No, miss, that's the charge. O2 minus.
This?
Yeah, that's the charge.
Charge. Charge.
Yeah. It's like Na plus, right? Then O2 minus. 2 because it received 2
But the
two
last formula
valence
don't have the
electrons.
2. Oh, here. Okay. The last formula Na2O. This one lah. Confused lah this one. Okay. Na2O consists of 2 sodium cation with stable electronic configuration and 1 oxygen 2 minus ion with same electronic configuration. It is an ionic compound. Na2O is a basic oxide. When dissolved in water, it produces an AOH, and on reaction with acid forms salt and water. Okay. So if you have all the information in the paragraph here, your full marks will be 3 marks. If you don't know how to write in a form of paragraph, you can do something like the first part just now with some illustration to show what happened, right? Anyone have drawn for the second one, sodium and oxygen? Okay. Now we draw for the sodium and oxygen to help others who might not understand what's happening in the sentence. Okay, so second one is sodium plus oxygen. Sodium just now how much? 11, oxygen 8. Okay. So 11 become 281. Oxygen 8 become 26. Okay. Then we draw this. 281. If you want, you can also do cross. 2. One element do cross, one element do dot. 281. Okay, so one here, we want to remove this. Must go somewhere lah here. Okay. This is Na. Forget to put the symbol name. Okay, this one, the name oxygen. Only got 2 shell. 2 inside. This one just now. 2 inside shell. 1 third shell. This one, 2 first shell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So here got empty 2. 2, 6. So 6 enough here. Miss another 2 to become stable. So if one only go from here, go to here. Wait, I make a longer arrow. Okay, one here go to here, right? So it becomes 1 cross. So we need one more cross here. Then we need to draw 2 sodium. To make this become 2, 8. This one remove 1 already, become 2, 8. So must have one more here. Not so round, sorry. Okay. So one more here, we will bring to here. So this will be an A plus. Here also an A plus. So later become an A2 plus. Okay, one from here, one from here. This one, oxygen minus, except 2. 2 minus Wait Oxygen 2 minus. So this one become an A2 plus. Combine these two. So after that, you can add certain wordings inside there. Okay, for example,
Miss, is it necessary to draw like this?
yeah, you can choose whether to illustrate in diagram or in sentence. Which one you prefer? For me, I prefer diagram.
Yeah, diagram same, yeah, okay.
Diagram easier to check, and then student no need to find out what is the sentence to do. Correct or not?
Yeah,
Wait,
correct,
miss.
Miss, yeah.
So for the
Yes.
explanation, we still have to explain, right?
No need, either one only.
Or it's either the diagram or the...
Yes, either the diagram or the sentence. Which one you prefer?
Okay.
Oxygen receive 2 electron. You can write here to help your illustration. Maybe the second marker not so confirm what are you drawing. But suppose she should know. Yes.
For the illustration, you have to draw all the atom shell or only the outer one is good enough?
Oh, the inside you mean? Yeah. Outside only enough for bonding chapter.
Okay.
Yeah. For atomic structure chapter 1 must draw all. Okay. Got a formula by Samuel. So Samuel answer is something like this. 2Na plus with 2 electron. Somehow I become confused. Oh, Na2 plus just now lah, right? Okay. Okay, we settle that part. This one can do right. You know. Okay. Next is name the chemical compounds mentioned below. Okay, try to do the part F. Name the chemical compound mentioned below. This one, carbon plus hydrogen. But hydrogen got 4 here, indication 4. So if 4 is tetra, right? Got anyone answer? Methane, also can. Good enough, miss. Ella Alam. Yeah, can. 8 and 1, 8 and 1. Go to the 6. Only got this, yeah. But need to write some short text at the here, okay?
Yeah, I will label them, yeah, miss, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Phosphorus, answer already. So the first one is name the chemical compounds mentioned below, CH4. Answer from your friend Li Wei Huan is methane. Okay, methane or methane? Don't know lah. Methanol. Okay, methane. Methane and phosphorus trichloride. For the number 2. Okay. You can call it carbon tetracide. But the proper name is methane. Okay. Carbon tetrahydride. The real name. Okay. If you don't know, just Google because your online exam can Google, right? Carbon tetrahydride or methane. Only 1 mark for this. If you don't want, you skip. 3 marks for 3 answer. Okay. Okay, next is phosphorus trichloride. Okay. Correct answer by Samuel and also Lim Wei Huan. Also Tong Cheng Hao. Other student understand or not? Excel, Long Man Heng, Lim Jin Yan, all this never heard, never actively involved in class. Okay, Excel understand. Okay, good. Lim Jin Yan understand also. Okay. Long Man Heng understand. Okay. So try to give some feedback in the meeting chat. I'm not forcing you to talk also. You can write if you can type if you shy. Okay, then number 3. Number 3 is P. Tetraphosphorus. So you follow the name. Yeah. Problem only moving this. Oh. What have I done? Okay, P4 O10. For Q3 can be simplified. P4 O10. The name is tetraphosphorus decaoxide. Okay, for the 10 we call deca. Okay. Okay, next question. State 4 uses of ionic compounds. Okay, what are the sample of ionic? Ionic just now is... Okay, open back the notes. Ionic is metal bond with non-metal. Okay, what are the example? Example of ionic in daily life, I already shared in the previous class. What is the use? This one 4 marks, so you need to state 4 use, 1 mark each. Okay, answer in the chat. To produce salt. Okay. Can? No need to produce. Salt only enough. Okay. Any other answer? One can be baking soda. Baking soda to do what? You need to illustrate also can. You can write baking soda enough. Or baking soda to make the cake fluffy. There are 2 ingredients. One is soda bicarbonate. One is baking soda. So these 2 have different function for baking. Okay, you can also write both. Table salt. Okay, ada answer? Cleaning agent. Okay, can. Electrolysis. Yes. So these are the few example of ionic compound used in daily life. Here don't mention daily or what. So can use this answer here. Table salt, iodized salt, fluoride in toothpaste, baking soda, washing soda, household bleach, preservative and anti-caking agent. Okay. So you can also clean the blender or microwave oven with baking soda. Okay, if there are some color cannot remove right using the soap, you can use baking soda to clean and shine your microwave oven and blender, for example. Okay. So we have done, okay, in the question is also included with this appendix, your periodic table.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes?
Ma'am, but we have not done uses, for example, in our notes, the uses of ionic compounds are not mentioned.
Usage of?
Ionic compounds is not mentioned in our notes. So how are we gonna memorize it
You can Google.
during test?
Yeah, during quiz you can search online also. Okay, for your learning outcome of this subject, you must refer to here. Relate the scientific figures, atomic structure, nuclear structure and bonding of metals. We haven't do the nuclear structure yet. Okay. So all these topic can be asked in the quiz. Quiz 1 and quiz 2. So no matter it is in the slide or in your notes or not, if it fall under this, it can be tested. Okay. So not all is in the notes. We already give you the reference book to check. Okay. So you find out all and make your own notes first. Okay. Then only it is easy for you to do the quiz and final exam. For final exam, some more a lot. See. Apply the concept of fluid, solids, oscillation, wave, temperature and heat. So there are many questions that can be asked from all these fields. Okay. Not all you can check from the slide. Some more now because it is online, we cannot give the same question which is already in the slide. Exactly same cannot. If change figure or change picture, still can. Okay, last time during not online exam, okay, student can have the same question with their tutorial question. Nowadays cannot. Okay, similar can, but must change figure, must change, maybe change element. Okay, for example, the one that I share with you today, this right, this have been shared in the class for exercise or for doing the past year's question. We cannot produce the same question within a year. This was last semester. So exactly the same question won't come out, but can change. Figure can change. Style can maintain the same, but figure elements must change. Okay. You can maintain 20% of the same question. But normally we change all. Okay, within 1 year. Okay, so another style of question is question 1. Okay, which give 4 marks. Outline 2 differences between an ionic bond and covalent bond. So we have easy question like this also to help you in changing your grades. For example, from A go to A plus. Only 2-3 marks can change the grade also. Okay. So number 1 is easy, right? Outline 2 difference between ionic bond and covalent bond. Okay, try to answer number 1. So here you have 2 marks each. Ionic bond 2 marks, covalent bonds 2 marks. So at least try to write 2 line each. I'm not saying 2 line for 2 marks, but normally 1 mark for 1 line, right? For mathematics calculation. For sentence type, it depends on the size of your writing also. Handwriting if big, maybe 3 lines for 2 marks. Okay, try to do. There are 14 students today. Okay, the rest must try to give answer also. Not only the same guy every time. Anyone who want to open their video, you can open. Because it is bored to just see picture, right? Better to see your face.
Miss,
Yes, who's that? Who's that just now? Don't know lah.
Ila Alam.
Oh, Ella Alam. Yeah, why? What's your question?
I was
He's muted.
someone is meeting me.
Yeah, I know. Wait, I don't know where's the message given by this. The IT have given me a way to settle this, but I don't know where's the message. Please don't mute your friend. You are distracting the class. Okay, it is not fun anymore. It shows immaturity. You are not mature enough to respect others.
So Miss, and
Yes?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah, wait. Ella Alam want to ask. One by one.
Miss, I was saying the answer.
The answer for number 1.
Yes, but I'm gonna
Yeah,
just write it now. I'm gonna.
I'm waiting for your friend to type it. Okay, there are some answer for the number
I think
1.
the chat is not working. It's lagging. Chat. I
The
tried
chat
to
is
write in
lagging.
chats. Yes, ma'am. Try to write in the chats, but chat's not working.
I don't know, the lagging, all this, not IT people. Okay, wait. See the answer from Sutiranja. Ionic bond is formed by metal atom and non-metal atom, while covalent bond is formed by non-metal atom only. Okay. Ionic bond can conduct electricity, while covalent bond cannot conduct electricity. Okay. Same answer. Ionic bond happens between metal and non-metal, where the metal transfer electrons to the non-metal, so that both of them can achieve stable electron configuration. Yeah, good sentence. Covalent bond occurs between non-metal only, where they share electron to achieve a stable electron configuration. Okay. So his wording is clear, right? Not so technical for people to read. Okay. Next is Tong Cheng Hao. Ionic is some more simple, see. In chat still can, but in the real must have a long answer, okay. Metal plus metal. This one wrong also. Metal plus metal, metallic. Wrongly type or what this one? Metal plus non-metal. Covalent non-metal plus non-metal. Both wrong. Okay. Check back. Just now you already do the exercise to determine whether the formula is for ionic or covalent. Now the sentence don't know how to write. Bani.
Sorry, miss, typed wrongly.
Type wrongly, never mind. As long your the mind is still okay. Okay, ionic bond is where a metal react with non-metal. Okay. While covalent bond is where non-metal react. Non-metal react with what? Covalent bond. React themselves can. React only like not complete. Okay. Covalent bond, this one. Bani. Lim Jin Yan, ionic high melting point, covalent low melting point. Okay. The difference must show. This one involve the features. But if like this, only 1 mark here, 1 mark here. Only 2 mark. Like the rest also. This one only 1 mark here, 1 mark here. The mark, see how many? How many? The mark is 4 marks. So 2 point. 2 point for each. Ionic 2 point. Covalent 2 point. Okay. Who else just
Miss.
now?
So
Yes.
how many will I get for my explanation, miss?
How many mark for your explanation? Sultan Raja. Ionic. Ionic can conduct. This one 2 marks for only ionic. You haven't finished the covalent, right? Later for covalent, you write another 2 point. Don't have, right? Or at the down part. Ionic bond is formed by metal form and non-metal. Oh, here got covalent bond. I don't see, sorry. Yeah, this one 2 marks each, 1 mark each. So become 2 for this point. This one, ionic can conduct while covalent cannot conduct. Okay, 2 marks. So total 4 can get lah.
Okay, Miss. Thank you.
Okay. Who just now? Lim Jin Yan. Okay. Lim Jin Yan, high melting point only. Like this, 2 marks.
Excuse me, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yeah, can hear, but not
Can you show
loud.
the answer? Can you show the answer of this?
Yeah, wait,
The
I'm
question.
reading. Yes, yes. I will show after I read the student comment. Because not all students have written also. Later I show the answer, what happened for those who haven't give the feedback. Ionic, why you send 2 times ah? Or you continue, is it? Ionic bond happen between a metal. Ni tadi dah ada. Lim Wei Huan, ionic bond transfer of electron from metal atom to non-metal. Okay, this one 1 point. And then, why always go up one? Ionic bond atom transfer electrons. Wrongly read, wait. Transfer of electron from metal to non-metal, 1 point. Strong electrostatic force of attraction hold opposite charge together, 1 point. Covalent bond, sharing of electron between non-metal atom. Okay, 1 point. Van der Waals force attraction between covalent point. Okay, so 4 marks here. Next is El Alam. In covalent bond, atom share electron. Where else in ionic bond, atom transfer electron. Okay. But actually you must separate. Never mind, later I show you. Better you separate the point for ionic and point for covalent. Like this is a mix, right? The reaction component of covalent bonds are electrically neutral. Whereas for ionic bond, they are both charged. Okay. So here also 4 marks. So my answer is the difference between ionic bond and covalent bond. Got 4 points here. Any of these lists, any two from the list can be selected. Ionic bond result from transfer of electron. Ionic bonds are electrostatic in nature, resulting from attraction of positive and negative ions that result from electron transfer process. Number 3, ions are arranged in 3-dimensional array or crystal. This one, no one have written this. And then ionic compound often dissociate into ions in solution. Okay, so any two of the statement can be correct. Why I give 4? Because if second marker read your answer later not in the marking scheme, he will just give 0. So to save you, better to put more than less. So from the 4, any two of the list can be accepted. Okay. Next is the covalent bond. Covalent bond are formed by sharing. Charge separation between covalently bonded atoms is less extreme. Covalently bonded substance exists as discrete molecular unit. Covalent bond molecules retain their molecular identity in solution. So any two of the list and 1 mark for each point. 2 marks here, 2 marks here. So better if you separate into 2 different area like this. Or you can make table. 1 column for bonding, for ionic bonding. 1 column for covalent bonding. This is not to make sure that second marker won't be minusing your marks. Okay, always be careful with second marker. For me, I'm still okay. I know you. In 1 semester, I will not get to know you better. So, I will know what is your performance. But second marker, don't know. Suddenly with your bad handwriting, it will make it worse. Okay. Okay, part B. Match the following statements with the state of matters in table Q1B. So for example, you have state of matter, solid, liquid and gas. Okay. Then you have several statements here. Statement should have 3 only since you have 3 here also. Okay. So number 1, the particles have a great deal of space between them and have high kinetic energy. It has no definite shape or volume. If unconfined, the particles will spread out indefinitely. If confined, it will expand to fill its container. When it is put under pressure by reducing the volume of container, the space between particles is reduced and is compressed. So which one do you think it is?
Ma'am, guess.
Yes, Ken? Huh? Your answer or you want to guess?
I'm telling it's a guess or what?
Your answer is guess, correct?
Yes, ma'am. Part 3.
Okay, the answer for part 1 is gas. Okay, gas don't have definite shape or volume. But also liquid. Liquid also, if you pour the water in swimming pool, it follow the swimming pool shape. Volume is not fixed. Okay. It follow the container. But you must see other thing. Okay. For example, space between them high kinetic energy, then it is gas. Now you look at number 2. Particles are packed tightly together, so they do not move much. Electrons of each atom are constantly in motion, so the atom have small vibration but they are fixed in their position. Particles have very low kinetic energy. They have definite shape. This is the most important statement. Definite shape. Like table, box, computers, all these have definite shape. This is solid. Okay, not liquid. Liquid don't have definite shape. This is solid. So, number 2 is solid. Then you know the last should be liquid. The particles are loosely packed and are able to flow around each other, giving an indefinite shape. It will conform to shape of its container. This one is important statement. Conform to shape of its container. If you pour water in a bowl, it will follow the bowl. Follow the size. Okay. If you pour in aquarium tank, follow it. So they are incredibly difficult to compress. So there are only 3 marks allocated here, but need some thinking before you directly answer. Okay. So when you answer, follow the indication here. This one also got student don't know how the indication. Indication here is Roman number 1, Roman number 2.
Miss, you're muted.
Okay, so I don't know why they are so happy in doing the muted thing. Okay. So Roman number 1, 2 and 3, write back the same style. If ABC, write ABC. The indication is important. Okay. So gas, solid and liquid, 3 marks, 1 each. Okay. Okay, that's all. Then continue with the C just now, all this. Okay. So now we will take the attendance.
Miss, is the question posted in Moodle?
No, cannot.
But that is just practice, right, Miss?
You can see the video back and pause.
But is there any like quiz practice that we can do? Because for
Yeah,
maths,
next week we will do a mock quiz for quiz 1.
Okay, then when is the actual quiz, Miss?
Actual quiz, if already signed, will be next week also. If
Next
not, the other week. If already signed by the academic leader, it will be next week. If not signed yet, then another 2 weeks.
Okay, Miss.
Okay, that is only quiz 1. Quiz 2, another week. Quiz 1 and quiz 2, different chapter, okay? Make sure you don't forget that.
Okay, thank you.
Miss, quiz 1 is atomic structure, right?
Yeah, atomic structure, only chapter 1.
Quiz 2 is the bonding, right?
Bonding plus atomic structure.
So for quiz 1, how many questions will there be, Miss?
30 marks, 1 question. Get just now? 1 question with subdivision. Like just now. Just now only 1 question, but until F. A, B, C, D, E, F, and then certain like B already have B part 1, B part 2, B part 3. Total 30 marks. From the 30 marks, it will become 15% only, your quiz 1.
Oh, so 30 more marks.
Yeah, 30 marks. Last time 20 only, so now they ask to add more question for student to be tougher.
Okay.
Yeah. But we have a statistic. Wait statistic, for example, for this subject, some cohort get a lot of A. So now, where's the? Have anyone who haven't scanned this? Another 2 haven't scanned.
Miss, you're muted.
Okay, nowadays student get higher marks for it. They ask to increase the difficulties. How difficult can be, because everything can Google what during exam. That's why student can score. All have signed. Not signed. All have scanned. One answer. Okay. So that's all for today. So prepare for your mock quiz next week, okay? Okay, thank
When
you.
bonding chapter, both chapters are done.
Not yet.